Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Federal Foreign Office, I would like to welcome you in Berlin, and in particular to this year's Global Dialogue Platform on Anticipatory Humanitarian Action. The growing interest in this topic is extremely encouraging and becomes apparent just by looking at the increased number of participants here today. Scientific experts, humanitarians from various organizations, development stakeholders, and representatives from several countries and fellow donors. I am very pleased that many of you are able to be here again today. And of course, a warm welcome to those of you who are joining this important event for the first time. I would like to express my particular gratitude to the German Red Cross, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, and the World Food Programme for all their hard work in organizing this conference. Unfortunately, as you can see, I cannot be with you in person today, as I'm currently attending bilateral meetings in the United Arab Emirates. Nevertheless, I did not want to miss this opportunity to make some warm, welcoming remarks. Let me first underline how crucial these dialogue platforms are for German humanitarian assistance. Based on your discussions and the results of these platform meetings in previous years, we have already changed the way we support humanitarian assistance. As the Federal Foreign Office, we have advocated a paradigm shift to address the adverse effects of climate change on the most vulnerable for many years now. Anticipatory humanitarian action, including forecast-based financing, is a priority for our humanitarian policy. And I'm very happy to see that more and more donors are becoming active in this area. New and joint risk financing initiatives are being launched, and I can assure you that we will continue to support such endeavors. We certainly do not have any time to lose when it comes to making this initiative work at the international level, in the countries at risk, and in the communities that are home to those who suffer the most. We are firmly committed to taking the necessary action. We welcome the creation of a dedicated anticipation hub in this International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. By pledging funding for this hub, we will further advance our commitment to such approaches in the humanitarian system. We will also remain a committed partner to the increasing number of UN agencies and NGOs becoming active in this field. Also in the future, we are willing to take the necessary risks to support innovative approaches as part of our humanitarian financing priorities. Let me take this opportunity to call on other donors to invest even more in innovative risk financing. At a time of complex crisis and growing fragility around the world, coupled with the increasing challenges posed by climate change, we must all increase our risk reduction efforts. Time is running out. We have to enable our partners to act before extreme events strike and crisis escalates. Anticipatory humanitarian action is an investment in the future. In the long run, it will be far more effective than merely reacting to an emergency. It can save thousands of lives and livelihoods. It can strengthen communities' ability to cope and mitigate the humanitarian impact of hazards. It is the next rational step for a more effective and efficient humanitarian system. We are already witnessing a significant increase in different risk financing mechanisms, but we need to adopt them on a large scale. What is essential for us as donors, but also for those on the ground, is that we coordinate our risk financing approaches. Our efforts need to complement each other in order to avoid duplication. At the same time, we need to work further on clear and transparent principles on which anticipatory action should be based, as not early actions are necessarily anticipatory. We advocate that all of us advance our learning, especially in the context of examining the concept of anticipatory humanitarian action and generating more evidence. Scaling up, working together avoiding duplications, coordinating, and creating learning opportunities, these activities truly highlight the objective of this year's dialogue platform. I'm very happy that we are able to support this platform in bringing the various stakeholders together in these joint efforts in order to establish new approaches of humanitarian assistance. We are committed to continuing our work in this area in close coordination and cooperation with all of you. I wish you all a very successful dialogue platform and productive discussions and look forward to hearing about the outcomes. Thank you very much.